Okay, so this is now part 4, okay?
Okay.
So in this lesson, excuse me, we're gonna look at adjectives, okay? Some adjectives, how to form an adjective in Tagalog, okay? We will
Okay.
also look at word order, okay, which is subject and predicate. Sometimes we put the predicate first before the subject, which is more applicable when speaking, okay?
Mhm.
The predicate marker I, okay? This is what indicates that that you're using a particular word order or sentence pattern. Sorry, word order, which is subject predicate. We're going to learn Tagalog articles. In English, these are the and a and an. Okay, sa Tagalog, we will learn those. What are those words? Hyphen rules, word linkers. How do we link the words that will sound smooth, not like baroque, like that you don't sound like a robot. Okay,
Okay.
forming verbs using at, in. E at in. These are object focused verbs. Okay,
Okay.
and we're gonna practice speaking. Okay, so let's review. This is from the last lesson. How do we mark our subject?
C.
Okay, when it's a personal name, that's correct. If it's plural,
Sina.
that's right. If it's a general noun or non-personal name, singular,
Ang.
okay. Subject, plural marker,
Ang mga.
that's right. What about personal pronouns? Do we need a marker?
Um, Personal pronouns
Like
like
he,
what?
she, it in English. So what is in Tagalog?
Siya. We
Mm-hmm.
don't need.
We don't need a marker, okay? Because they are already a pronoun, okay? So with pronouns, we don't use markers.
Mhm.
This non-personal and non-personal pronouns, when it's a pronoun, you don't use a marker, okay? Only when they are personal name or non-personal or mean general nouns, okay?
Okay.
All right, next. So let's practice this again. Can we do the casual introduction?
Okay. Hi, ako si Theresa.
Hello, kami naman si Jem at Christine.
Kamusta kayo?
Mabuti naman kami. Ikaw, kumusta ka?
Mabuti naman ako. Salamat.
All right, let's try the respectful.
Hi, ako po si Theresa.
Hello, kami naman si Mr. Jem and Christine.
Kamusta po kayo?
Mabuti naman kami. Ikaw, kumusta?
Mabuti po naman. Salamat.
Okay, I'll be the one to start. Casual. Hi, ako si
Okay.
Christine.
Hello. Kami naman sina Theresa at Jess.
Hi, kumusta kayo?
Mabuti naman kami. Ikaw, kamusta?
Mabuti naman ako, salamat. Okay. Hi, ako po si Christine.
Hello, kami naman sina Theresa at Jess.
Kumusta po kayo?
Mabuti naman kami. Ikaw, kamusta?
Mabuti po naman, salamat. Very good. Okay. Let's go look at some adjectives. Okay, so these are the words in Tagalog. Okay. Okay, as it is, you can use them as adjectives, as it is. Okay. But, okay, before I teach you that, let's go read this Tagalog on the left column here.
Okay. Busog, gising, gutom, guwapo, pagod, pangit, payat, puno, sikat.
Sikat, very good. So these are just like in English, there are some adjectives that they can use them as is. You don't have to put, like, for example, comparative. You don't have to put the. These are just as is. You can use as adjectives. But then, if you want, for example, can you read the color muna from kulay?
Mhm. Itim, azul, kayumangi, kayuman, how do you say?
Kayo
Kayumangi.
manggi.
Kulay abo, kayumangi,
Mhm,
kulay abo.
mhm.
Verde, kahel, ube, pula, puti, dilaw.
Okay, read the shapes also.
Bilog,
Mhm,
tuwid, parisukat,
mhm.
triangulo.
Triangulo. Okay. The other one, which is what is that rectangle? Is parihaba. Okay,
Rectangle.
rectangle. Okay, square is square, right? The other one is rectangle. Is
Mhm.
parihaba. I didn't include it there. I forgot. Okay. Anyway, so for example, you can use this as it is. Uh, I think we've learned. Okay, so for example, we will describe a person. For example, uh, si Teresa ay gutom, right?
Mhm.
Okay. Oh, what happened? Si Teresa ay gutom. Okay. Give me a sentence using payat.
Payat. Si nanay ko
Mm-hmm.
ay payat.
Very good. Okay. What about sikat?
So how come we use I and not
Very good question. Give me the sentence first, then I will answer your question.
Um, yung kuya, ang kuya ko
Mm-hmm.
ay sikat.
Really?
No.
Okay. All right. So good question. And this is where we're gonna study the word order. When we say word order, in this this order of sentence, where we put the subject first, and then the predicate. Okay, this is that order. Okay, we put the subject. Who is the subject? Si
Mhm.
Teresa. Okay, and the predicate starts with I gutom. Okay,
Mhm.
that's why I is a predicate marker. But okay, again, this is when we probably read a story, or we want to write a poem,
Mhm.
or just write a letter. Okay, but when you're speaking, we're gonna reverse this. We will have to put the predicate first, then the subject. And when we do that, all you have to do is, for example, let's shift this si Teresa ay gutom. We will just, whether it's an adjective or a verb, we will just put the predicate first, gutom, and then drop the I. We don't need that. Gutom si Teresa.
Mm.
This is PS. Okay? So the other one is SP, okay? SP pattern, which is subject, predicate, okay? Order, all right? So simple as that, okay? All right, but we were gonna look at that later. Now, all these pang-uri or adjectives, like the colors, you can, if you want to compare, if you want to describe something, but you cannot say itim, okay? You can do it this way. For example, uh, ang ang kotse ay asul, right? At
Mhm.
ang kotse ay say pula. Okay, kotse ay pula, right? So because you're describing the car as red, but if you want to use, for example, you want to describe my chick is rosy. Okay, rosy chicks. It's not red, but rosy. So
Mhm.
what you do to form an adjective, you have to add ma plus the adjective. Ma plus adjective. Okay? Okay?
Mhm.
For example, pula. So if you wanna say, may mapula ang pisngi mo. Okay? Or ang pisngi mo ay mapula. Okay? Because you mean rosy, not red. Okay? You have to add ma. The same with the others. Like for example, puti. How are you gonna say You are fair color. You don't you would say this as white or fair. We don't have really as white, but we use the adjective puti to describe. So how would you say it?
Um,
That you are,
maputi.
yeah, maputi. Let's say ikaw ay maputi. It
Ikaw ay
means fair. Okay, you have fair complexion. That's what it means. You don't have to say the skin anymore. You don't have to say ikaw ay maputi ang balat. You don't have to say that anymore. It's understood when you say ikaw ay maputi. Okay,
mm,
you're fair. Okay, so you add ma. What if you want to use the shape? For example, the moon is round. Okay, the
mhm,
moon is round. Obviously, moon is really round in full, right? But sometimes it's not. So you can say moon is buwan. Okay, moon. Okay. So can you give me a sentence using this? And the word,
buwan.
mm-hmm. Buwan is what? This is
Ang
the general
buhay,
noun. Ang buwan.
ang buhay,
Buwan.
ang buwan ay
Mm-hmm.
mabilog.
Mabilog. Yes. Okay.
Bilog.
Because it's not all the time round, right? Sometimes it's kind of, oval. It's not full, right?
Mhm,
So you say mabilog. Okay.
mhm.
What else? Can you describe the table to me? Table is what?
Um, mesa.
Mesa.
Ang mesa
Ang,
ay
mhm.
ay
Whatever shape you want. But you don't have,
parisukat.
yes, parisukat, okay? You don't say maparisukat because that is the
Hmm?
actual shape, okay? You don't say maparisukat. You just say parisukat because it's square, okay? You get it? But
What?
with
Because
round,
why do you need?
okay. Why did I use it with bilog? How come I can say mabilog? Because you are kind of comparing it that it's kind of like round. But if you want to describe the actual shape, use them as it is.
Okay.
Okay? All right.
Okay.
I'll screenshot
So,
that.
ano sa Tagalog ang circle?
Seco?
Circle.
Oh, circle. Circle is bilog.
Bilog.
Yeah. Okay.
So
But
if I
if you
want to say the table is, or how do I say? Because round I thought was bilog.
yes, that is bilog. Mhm. So you say ang mesa ay bilog.
Ang mesa ay bilog. But then,
Mm-hmm.
so the table is a circle is bilog.
Yeah.
But then the
Yep.
table is round is mabilog.
It's actually basically mabilog is when you want to compare, if you want to compare as a shape, if you want to use that to describe something. For example, um, the for example, mango, ang mangga ay mabilog. It means it's kind of round.
Mm-hmm.
You're comparing it to, so you say mabilog because you're comparing it to that shape. It's not
Mm,
actually bilog, but it's kind of
okay.
round, you know what I mean? So if you want to describe something that is the actual shape, it's bilog, you just say ang mesa ay bilog, ang mesa ay
Okay.
parisukat. Okay, all right.
Okay.
Next, let me see. Oh, all right. Next. Okay, so this is it. Okay, let's look at it some more. Okay, so we have, for example, there you go, ma plus root word. Okay, so let's look at here. So whenever you form a pang-uri sa Tagalog, you have to use the unlapi or prefix ma. Okay, this is adjective, not not a verb. Okay, because we also use ma for verbs, but that's separate. Okay, we're talking about adjectives right now. We use a prefix ma. So you use ma plus the root word. For example, I want you to read all this from here. Linis, malinis,
Malinis.
and then the sentence.
Okay. Ito ang isuot mong damit. Ito ay malinis. Madumi ang kalyang ito. Mabagal yata itong relong ito. Masyadong mabilis ang relo mo. Mainit pa ang kape. Alamigin mo muna. Malamig ang aking inumin. Huwag ka nga maarte.
Huwag ka nga maarte. Okay, so that
Mhm.
is, don't be so picky or don't be such a flirt sometimes. You say that.
Mhm.
Okay, so you see, there's a root word, okay, and you just add ma. Now, how would I know if this is an adjective? Okay, so well, definitely, if it's either before ang, because ang is a noun marker, so definitely that is an
Mhm.
adverb. Okay, okay, or
Mhm.
it could be after a pronoun. I malinis, so it means that is an adjective, so you can recognize them very well because it's ma plus the other. Okay, because verb, you will see a verb is, although we have ma verbs, which you will learn later, um, you will know that there is like sometimes it comes with a suffix. Okay, and a
Mhm.
syllable is repeating sometimes, so you will know it's a verb. Okay, all right, so let's go now with the word order. Okay, the word order is, this is more written, subject predicate, and PS is more on spoken. All right, so how do we do that? Very simple. Read the SP first and then read the PS.
Si Charina ay naliligo. Naliligo si Charina.
There you go.
Sina Daniel at Susan ay dumadating. Dumadating sina Kiko at Charina.
Very good. So you see, we just drop the I when we put the predicate first, right? Okay, this is very brief sentence. So what if the sentence is longer? Okay, I'll just give you an example before we jump here. Okay, this is pronoun. This is using a personal name. For example, I give you a sentence. Si Kiko ay ah, kumakain ng apple, okay, or mansanas, okay, si mansanas, okay. So can you make this PS? Can you reverse?
Mhm. Mm, kumain ang mansanas si Kiko. Kumakain
Kumakain.
ang,
Mhm.
kumakain ang mansanas si Kiko.
Very good. Okay. So you don't have to, so you don't get to get, if it, so what I'm starting to say is, if you're using a personal name, you can put that at the end, the subject. Okay. Now, we are going to replace Kiko with a pronoun. Okay. We will go to the next page. All right. Let's see here. So now, I want you to read the example first. Go, read mo muna yung example. Sila ay,
Sila ay dumarating.
mhm,
Dumarating na sila.
okay, next.
Siya ay dumadating. Dumadating na siya.
Okay, again, this is very brief, okay? He is coming. Okay, now, if in the case of like there's an object in the sentence, for example, si Kiko is our subject, Kumakain is verb and there's mansanas as object, correct? When we reverse it, because we're using a personal name, you can easily put this whole subject starting from the subject marker, si Kiko at the back, over at the back. But when you replace Kiko,
Hmm.
when you say siya, Kiko is singular, right? So we can use siya. Siya ay kumakain ng mansanas. Okay, can you reverse this?
Kumakain ng mansanas siya.
There you go. You can see
Um,
that. Okay, so how do we say? We put the pronoun right after the verb if it's a pronoun.
mhm.
Can you do that?
Kumakain siya
Yes.
ang mansanas.
Ng mansanas.
Ng
Okay.
mansanas.
All right, very good. Here, your subject is still siya. Okay, and you're using a verb that is an actor focused. Okay,
So if
we will learn that
can we
later.
go back, like so the Kiko one though, wouldn't it be kumakain si Kiko ng mansanas?
You can do that too if it's a personal name. Okay, you can do that
Okay.
too, but with the pronoun must come right after the verb. Okay,
Okay.
clear? Okay,
Clear.
all right. Next.
Okay, question actually.
Mm-hmm.
What if I'm saying kumain, like past tense?
That's past tense, yes.
So do I still need I?
That is if you put siya first, like this. Siya ay dumating.
Dumating.
That is just the word order. You can choose which one is more comfortable for you. If you say siya ay kumain, it's still okay. Siya ay kumain. Okay? But again, this is more
Like
on like
that
written.
means he or she ate.
Yeah, it's no siya ay
Yeah.
kumain. He, she ate. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And if
Kumain siya.
kumain siya.
Kumain siya is more common, right?
This is very common. This is spoken, actually. It's not that it's common, this is spoken Tagalog. Okay? We always
Okay.
put the verb or the adjective first, okay?
Mm.
Most of the time, okay? Put the predicate first. All right? Now, we're gonna go to the next page. Okay, here pa pala muna. Let's look at the sample below. Okay, more example. Can you read this using non-personal name this time?
Which one?
Ang bata.
Ang bata ay mabait.
Hmm?
Mabait ang bata.
Or
Ang bait ng bata.
hey, so here, this is another thing. Mabait is an adjective. You notice there's ma plus bait. But the other, I use ang. Ang is an article. Okay, an article which means the next word is a noun. So here, the word bait is kindness. Okay, so we're talking about it's like we're saying here on the second sentence, although it means the same. The child is good or the child is kind, but when you can say it two different ways. You use the ma verb, a ma adjective, or you just refer to the bait, the kindness, as a noun, like ang kind ng bata. It's kind of like that. Okay, so you can use the same principle when you are describing a person. Either I will say maitim siya or ang itim niya. Okay, now here, for example, maitim siya, it means he's dark. Okay, which means he is dark. Okay, that's what it means. Not that he is black. Okay, we don't refer to the person as black, but we can also say it this way, ang itim. But here we go. We cannot say siya anymore. Why? Because ang is a subject marker or the focus marker. Our topic here is the darkness or him being dark. Ang itim niya. We cannot say ang itim siya. We cannot say that anymore. We cannot use siya anymore. You get it? Whenever you use
Confused.
ang, and ang dark niya, it's basically like that. You cannot say ang
Mhm.
dark siya. Why? Because these are like two subject. Get it? Because ang, you will learn later. Okay? There's another lesson for that. Ang is a focus marker. What is the focus in your sentence? What are we focusing on in this sentence? Okay? The first sentence, maitim siya, is siya is our subject. Siya, he is our
Mhm.
subject. He or siya is our focus in this sentence. We're talking about him, we're defining that person, not defining, describing that person. But on the second sentence, ang itim niya, okay? Ang itim niya, we are describing him also, but we are more talking about his being dark, his color, okay? Ang itim niya. Okay, you know what I mean? We're still talking about him, but indirectly, our focus now is the color, not him.
Okay.
You get it?
Okay.
Does it make
So
sense?
Nia,
Yeah.
it's like Nia. That's like possessive, right?
This is the second, the noun case pronouns. Okay? Noun case pronouns, if you remember the first group of pronoun is ang pronouns, they are
Yeah.
the focus. They are the focus, the subject or the focus of the sentence when we use them. The second group of pronoun is the noun pronouns. They are the out of focus.
Okay.
All right. And the other set of pronoun, which is the sa pronouns, they are where, where a place of something or
Mhm.
where is something. Okay. Okay. You get
So
it?
ang, nang, and sa.
Correct.
So this
Yes.
one is an nang pronoun and it's
Yes.
out of
The
focus.
reason why we use niya here, because we already have a focus. Our focus is the
Mm.
being dark. Okay. We're
Okay.
not talking about him. We're talking about his color here.
Okay.
You get
And
it?
then so for this example, the mabait ang bata
Yes.
versus ang bait ng bata.
Yes. You
Um,
see the
so
focus?
why? Where did I learn? How do I know to use ang in the first one?
All right. Good
Why
question.
can't I just say mabait mabait?
Because
I
bata
don't know.
is a general noun.
Bata.
That's bata is a it's a non-personal name. It's not a name.
Oh,
That's why we use ang. We
so
only
you
use
need
ang for non-personal name. Okay? Like up on
got
top
it.
here.
So we could say mabait
Mm-hmm.
si Chris.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
If
Okay.
it's okay.
But here, our
Uh,
focus is the bata. That is our focus here. And we're describing the bata. Okay? But here on the
okay.
second, we're talking about this is our focus, the kindness of the bata. It's kind of like that.
Mm-hmm.
You get it? That's why
Get
we
it? And
use
that's why I use nang.
na.
Salamat.
Okay, good, clear. So
Clear.
the same with second example.
Ang kuya ay mabait. Mabait ang kuya, ang bait ng kuya.
There you go. Okay.
Okay, so which one, if I'm just speaking with someone, it
Mm-hmm.
doesn't matter which one I use.
It
It
doesn't
doesn't,
matter
the
really.
meaning doesn't really matter.
Yes, basically when you describe someone as mabait, these are just option for you how to
Just
say. But
options. Okay.
because the reason why I'm explaining this to you is so you'd understand why is it ang, why is it nang.
Hmm.
Okay, get it? Okay, clear now.
Okay.
I'll give you another example.
Got it.
Okay, I'll give you another example ha, para clear. Eto, can you make this for me? We're gonna use a general noun again. Ang mga guro ay masipag. Masipag means hardworking. So, can you make this PS? Can you reverse the order?
Ang mga guro ay masipag.
Hmm?
Um, What is masipag?
Masipag is hardworking.
Hardworking.
Okay?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Um, ang masipag
Mm-hmm.
uh, ng mga guro.
Okay, so let's see again. You're going to reverse it. You're gonna take, where is the predicate here? From where?
Um, masipag is the adjective. Ang mga guro is the subject.
Very good. So when we reverse it, what do we say then? So when we make it a P, make
Um,
it PS, where do we start? What do we put first?
masipag
Masipag.
ang mga guro.
There you go.
Or you can say
Or, mm-hmm,
ang sipag
yes.
ng mga guro.
Very good. Good job. All right. Very quick. You got the idea very fast. Okay, that's great. Screenshot natin yan. Okay, very good. Next. Let's go to the next. This is the non-personal. Non-personal. Okay, did we do that already? That's non-personal name, personal pronoun. Okay. The word, okay, here. Let's just have a little bit of, okay, here. Just to review again, although you already got the idea.
Mm-hmm.
Always, whenever we put that down here. So again, when we use the SP pattern, SP, we need the I, okay? If you reverse it, put the predicate first, you drop the I. No need the I, all right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, here, in any case, the subject, okay, person you're talking about or the focus of your sentence should always be in the ang case. What do we mean by ang case? It is often marked by ang, okay, or si, or sina, okay, for if it's plural. Okay? Ang is for singular, ang mga if it's
Um,
plural. Okay? Okay?
mhm,
So look at this example below. Si Nene is a personal name.
mhm,
If it's a pronoun, you don't need a marker. Okay? If it's plural, you need to use ang mga. Okay.
mhm,
Now, I want you to read all this. Pull it up a little bit. Can you read these sentences from si Nene?
mhm. Si Nene ay nagluto ng pinakbet.
Okay. And predicate?
Ako ay mahal
Mm-hmm.
ni Charina.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nagluto ng pinakbet si Nene.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Ako,
Ako ay mahal ni Charina.
reverse.
Mahal ako ni Charina.
Okay, so it's still ako, right? Why? Because it's still our subject. Okay? It didn't change. You just put the ako because it's a pronoun. You put it right after the adjective. Okay? Or verb. All right?
Mhm.
Next. Here.
Okay. Ang mangga ay matamis.
Hmm?
Matamis ang mga mangga.
Actually, I know you will learn, so you don't have to ask me later. How come now it's matatami? When if your nouns or subject or pronoun if your subject is plural and you're describing them, you have to repeat the first syllable of the root word. So instead of saying matamis, if it's plural, matatamis.
Matatamis.
Okay? So if it's plural only, if your subject is plural. If it's only ang mangga, you just say matamis. Okay? So actually this is wrong. It should be matatamis. Okay? All right? And here matatamis ang mga mangga. All right? Clear?
Clear.
All right. Next. So Tagalog article. Here is what I was telling you. Tagalog articles, just like in English, when you use in English, when you put the in front, although in English kasi, every noun, some nouns are generally does not require the, okay? But in Tagalog, whenever you see the ang, that is our focus. Okay, focus
Mm.
natin yon. And if it's marked by, uh, if it's the, these are only the, a, and an. Okay? So if it's
Mm.
the, that is our focus. Okay? If it's nang, or if indefinite article, or if it's not the focus, it is marked with nang. Okay? You get it?
Okay.
So here again, ang is a focus marker,
Mm-hmm.
nang is out of focus marker. Let's read this Tagalog again.
Uh, Tagalog, Tagalog. Ang bahay ng lalaki, ang bahay ng lalaki ay maganda.
All right. So in English, the house of the man is beautiful. Okay. So here, although in
Mm.
English, we have to mark the man with the, but don't worry about that. Here in Tagalog, when we say ang bahay, this is our focus. We're not talking about the lalaki. We're just talking about the house of the man. Okay. Our focus is the bahay. We're not talking about the man. Okay. All right. So what else? So here, again, A in Tagalog is isa. You know that. For example, you gave me an example before, like, siya ay isang guro. Okay?
Mm.
All right? So, either one, okay, some is ilan. Okay? All
Mm-hmm.
right? And then, so on and so forth. So, you can memorize this. Okay? So, when we make some sentences, that's how you say it. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Next, let's do some dialogue. Okay. Can you read the title, please? And then you start.
I think you froze.
Oh, it did it? Okay. Which page do you,
You start or I start?
what page do you,
37.
37? Okay.
Or I
Yeah,
see
that's,
lesson 37.
yeah,
That's
that's
good?
correct.
Okay. Yeah,
Okay.
the audio froze. Okay.
Oh,
So
okay.
I start or you start?
You start. Read the title and then you
Okay.
start.
Ihanda niyo ang mesa. Okay. I'm Nanay.
Go ahead. We will
Okay.
alternate.
Okay. Kiko, Charina, halik kayo at ihanda niyo ang mesa.
Nay, nariyan na.
Nasaan si Kiko?
Nay, nariyan na po. Excuse me.
Mga bata, maghugas kayo ng kamay at ihanda ang mesa. Malapit na tayong kumain.
Ihahanda ko ang mga pinggan. Kiko, ihanda ang mga kutsara at tinidor. Okay? Did you hear me?
I just heard you. Yeah, it's a
Okay.
little delayed.
Okay.
Oh, sige. At ihahanda ko rin ang mga baso.
Very good. I'll start this time. Okay? Kiko,
Okay.
Charina, hali kayo at ihanda niyo ang mesa.
Nay, nariyan na.
Nasaan si Kiko?
Inay, nariyan na po.
Mga bata, maghugas kayo ng kamay at ihanda ang mesa. Malapit na tayong kumain.
Ihahanda ko ang mga pinggan. Kiko, ihanda ang mga kutsara at tinador.
O sige, at ihahanda ko rin ang mga baso. Okay, good job. All right, so these are the some vocabularies, okay, for you to read in. Okay, do you have any question in this?
Oh, what's that? Sorry, I can't.
Do you
The
have any
frozen
do
again.
you have any question in this part?
Hmm?
Do you have any question here?
Oh, um, no questions yet. I mean, I think maybe I'll think of some questions
Okay,
from
all
the
right.
grammar.
Okay,
I
so you
make it
got
my
all the
homework.
grammar there. Yes, pretty much you can figure out what it means. But later on, if you notice, you always look at the verbs and observe the verbs. Okay, because that is really the
Okay.
key for you to learning the Tagalog is the verbs. Okay, but let's go
Mhm.
find out very quickly on the first sentence. Can you identify where is the verb? You can
I,
need to look at the vocabulary.
ihanda,
That's right. Okay. On the next
infinitive.
one, there's on the next
No?
one,
Um,
there's none. There's none.
nariyan.
Nariyan actually is that's just the
No.
translation coming.
Nariyan.
Nariyan is actually the location. It's like telling you where's the location. I'm here. It's an adverb actually.
Okay.
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 And
Okay.
sentence here in this sentence in this part.
Maghugas,
That's right.
ihanda.
Very good. Okay. What else?
Ihahanda,
There's one more on this
ihanda.
line.
Oh, um, kumain.
Very good.
So what tense is ihanda
Very good question.
and maghugas?
That's an imperative or infinitive is to command. Whenever you command,
Oh
that
yeah.
is actually imperative. Okay.
So yeah, the nanai is saying, "Oh, clean.
Mm-hmm.
You guys clean and
Mm-hmm.
set up." So that's
Yes,
infinitive.
that's right.
And
Okay.
that it's the root, or it's the same as
Mm-hmm.
a recent past. It's like this
Mm-hmm. Handa.
word is
We will break it down
handa.
later. Mm-hmm. We'll break it down later. Give me first what is the identify the verb on the next line.
What's that?
What's the verb? Can you identify the verbs on the next line?
Oh, the next line. Ihahanda.
That's right. Hmm? What else?
Ihanda.
Ihanda again. Okay. So basically,
And
it's all ihanda,
one
right?
ihahanda.
Next one is ihahanda. Okay, so here, if you notice, we use more of e.
Yeah.
Okay, because the following slides we'll be looking at e verbs. Okay, when we say e verbs, these are object focused verbs. We are when we use
Sorry,
object
can you repeat
focus
again?
when we use
Yeah,
e
the
verbs.
the audio.
Okay, when we use e verbs is because we are more focused on the object. So what do we mean by that? Remember the
Okay.
four sentence pattern, or rather three. One is when we define something or describe somebody or something. The other one is when we say or when we express somebody, when we tell somebody does something. And the last sentence pattern is when we want to say something or something happened to somebody or something. On the third, which is object focus, when we say something happened to something or somebody, we use the object focus verb, which is e verb and in verb. And this
Inverb.
is ihanda nyo, like number one, ihanda nyo ang mesa. So we're talking about here, what are we gonna do with the table?
Mm-hmm.
So we have to use ihanda, you set the table.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we're talking about the object, the mesa. Although
Okay.
here, our mesa is our focus. We're talking about the mesa as our subject, but we're talking about what will happen to the mesa. We will set the table.
Mm-hmm.
You get it? So this,
Yeah.
but here in maghugas, these are subject focus. Maghugas kayo. Okay, kayo is an ang pronoun for you, plural. You wash. Maghugas is another imperative. Okay, when you
Mm-hmm.
command, you wash your hands. Okay, all right. So kayo is our subject. here, maghugas kayo ng kamay. Subject, focus. That's why we say, we use a actor focus verb, maghugas kayo. And this is our out of focus, ng kamay. Okay? Is it clear? Hello? Is it clear? Did you hear
Mm-hmm.
that? Last part?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So here, this is
Yeah.
future. Okay, this is future. You'll learn that on the next slide. Okay, ihahanda. So future yan.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So that'll be for today.
And
We'll continue
I'll
this. Yes.
okay.
Go ahead. Ask me.
In the future, I'll learn how to do the e verbs and the mug verbs.
Correct. Yes, that will be our next. Here is the, because here we're now, I'm going to show you now some of the prefix for verbs that we use. Okay. All right. And but first we have to go with the linker. There's the verb, forming verbs now, using e and en. These are object focus. When we tell something happened to something or somebody.
Okay.
All right. So I'm gonna send you this slide or this lesson so you can pre-read and observe. Okay. So you can ask me questions. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So that'll be for today. Thank you.
Salamat po.
I'll see you again
I'll
next
talk
time.
to you next week.
Okay. Bye for now. Thank you.
Okay. Bye-bye. Paalam po.
Bye. Paalam. Bye-bye.